stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out a couple cards from the Prisma Visions Tarot to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. The link to that will be in the description. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay. Just let it go because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you, either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. So for your very first card, we have the Seven of Pentacles with Taurus. Hopefully the camera angle isn't too crooked, but it is what it is. The Seven of Pentacles here. There's something here that you're working hard on, or that you're being called to work hard on, like something that you're really being called to commit to invest in. This could have something to do with your healing or some sense of purpose or meaning. Remember that the more that you invest in yourself mentally and emotionally, the more that you are able to receive from the universe physically or materially. I think paying attention to your thoughts, your emotions, your passionate, fiery energy is very, very important at this time. Whatever you're working on, you gotta look at it like you would a plant. You gotta nurture it on a regular basis, and you also have to be patient while it grows. You gotta invest and be patient while something grows. Even if this is just about investing in yourself and growing as a person. 2, 3, 4. Trust that everything happens for a reason, that things are moving at the pace that they are moving for a reason. If you don't know something about a situation right now, you're not meant to know. Definitely stay focused on the present moment and what is right in front of you, especially when it comes to the challenges that you're facing. Don't worry 10 years into the future. You know, worry about the challenges that you're facing right now. Let's see what your next card is. Okay. So we have the Four of Cups with the Moon and Cancer, which honestly really makes sense with the Seven of Pentacles. You could be spending more time alone or more time in solitude, and just know that that is not a bad thing. 3, 4, 5. Trust that everything happens for a reason. You're being called to go in hermit mode for a reason. It's okay to focus on yourself and focus on what you need, on your healing, on taking care of your mind, your body, your soul. It's okay to choose you right now, to retreat and to say no to opportunities, especially if you're not ready to face maybe a particular opportunity. Yeah, don't be afraid to say no and to really just protect your energy right now while you are going through what you're going through, and, you know, just trying to move through the motions. Just don't put too much on your plate right now, because healing, it takes a lot of focus. It takes a lot out of you at times. I'm just now feeling distracted. So if you need a break from healing, take a break from healing. Just, it's important that you do come back to that, because You deserve to be at peace and to have what you deserve out of life. There's something here about your foundation that you need to be patient with, and I think it really just has to do with healing. I think trying to just stay in the present moment could be calming or grounding or helpful in some way for you. Maybe you do need to find more of a deeper acceptance for your current situation, for where you're at right now, because if you resent it, that dark, heavy energy is going to drag you down and make it even harder to get out, make it even harder for you to get yourself into a better situation. So it's important that you work with what is and what you have, so that way you can give yourself the best possible outcome. I just feel like you could find so much peace and calm in being more accepting of where the universe has you right now. If you need to, definitely communicate with the universe and your spirit guides, because they also want you to, they want to support you in, really stepping into your full potential, and part of that is making sure that you get the proper rest that you need, and the proper wisdom and information. Yeah, don't be afraid to communicate with them, because they're definitely there for you, and they really don't want you to feel alone. You could be in a situation where you are having to stand alone, and your best allies are your spirit guides. It is the universe. Next, I'm going to get a deck big enough to shuffle from this box of cards that I have. I'm just going to get a couple of these to wrap up this reading. When it comes to committing to something, by the way, with the Seven of Pentacles, by the way, 7 minutes into the video, I forgot what I was going to say about it, because the number 7 distracted me. So there's definitely something here about recognizing that you have to invest to get a return. You have to, it's like, I don't know, it's like the way the universe operates in like currency terms, I don't know. There is an input-output. You have to give something to get something back. And for the universe, you have to heal to get something back. I don't know, it's honestly hard to describe. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what your first card will be. Feel the card somewhere. Take this one. The Hermit. On the other side, we have the number 999, and it also says, being the change you wish to see and helping humanity to release what no longer works. I just felt something here about maybe making music or working with sound in some way. This card also says leadership, strengthening and expanding connections. Heal yourself to help heal the world. You are bigger than yourself. Lead by example. You will inspire those around you, and your energy will travel. Reflect. I think it's so interesting that the Hermit came through. Didn't I say something about going into hermit mode? I was literally thinking about the Hermit card. That's crazy. But this 999, there's so much purpose and meaning in the healing and the work that you are doing on yourself. Whenever it says, let me see, what part of it? You are bigger than yourself. I really like that, because it says a lot about your true potential and how much you can actually impact others in a positive and beautiful way that could maybe help bring humanity closer together. And I also like that it says heal yourself to help heal the world. I feel like healing means a lot to you because the world means a lot to you. And the universe and your spirit guides really don't want you to let go of that feeling and to overlook what means the most to you. Healing, you care about healing for a reason. You care about the world and other people for a reason. You care about things for a reason. You're allowed to care. I just think that when it comes to like approaching things that frustrate you, you need to do it in a more constructive rather destructive kind of way. And the best way to do that is to be more constructive yourself rather than self-destructive, if that makes sense. I also just saw 111. That could be a really, really significant number for someone, the number 1. And this lead by example. I could definitely be talking to someone who feels like a black sheep. And I just want you to know that you feel that way for a reason. You're different for a reason. You look at things differently for a reason. You are here for a reason. So, don't overlook that. Because you matter and you do have meaning. Your story has so much meaning and potential in of itself. You really can make a difference. You can be that person to bring people closer together. I'm just talking to someone who is a very patient person a very kind person that also, hold on, let me think, how am I trying to say this? I feel like I'm talking to someone who's very kind, but also needs to appreciate their own strength, their own brute kind of energy. You're not just soul, you're human too. So it's okay to be a human, to be you. 1, 2, 3, trust that everything happens for a reason. 1, 2, 3, 4. That message of trust that everything happens for a reason. Trust that you happen for a reason. For your last card, it's gonna be, if it'll let me get it. Wow, 50-50. That is such an interesting and mysterious card to come through. This card is basically saying that the way things go for you moving forward, it's either super duper good and fruitful or super duper bad and challenging. In whichever direction your life swings or goes, that's up to you. Your future is up to you. If you want life to be less challenging, listen to what is making it challenging. So that way you can understand how to make it less challenging. Them challenges, they're calling your name for a reason. These uncomfortable feelings persist for a reason. The universe and your spirit guides want you to understand how you think and how you feel about things. So that way you can express yourself in an authentic way that you deserve. You deserve to just be who you are and to be supported and loved unconditionally by people who see you for who you are. You deserve better. Please never forget that. And also never forget that better is possible for you. I just think it's being patient that is the most challenging part. I just saw 432. Trust that everything happens for a reason, that you really need to be patient for a reason. That work is going to take time. I just saw 444. Your stability, your security, that stuff smoothing out, feeling safer, that's going to take time. So please be patient with yourself and be patient with the universe, and always express yourself when you really need to, whether it's in a journal, maybe communicating with your spirit guides, communicating with someone in person, whatever it is. When healing, expressing yourself is important, and maybe it might be more helpful for you to express yourself in a more artistic kind of way. You know, express yourself in the way that you feel called, especially because I think that understanding how you prefer to express yourself is really going to help you better understand your purpose and how you can help the world release what no longer works in a very beautiful way. Just whoever is watching this, I just want you to know that whatever you really want, this healing, it's possible for you to heal, to find closure, and it's possible for your dreams to come true. I just think you need to heal so that way you can better understand commitment. But I think that will be the end of your reading. I hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you'd like to hit the like button and show me that is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any. I'd really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really means a lot to me, and it really does make a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.